Hi, good afternoon, Captain. Two matches down. West Indies will be playing for Pride in the final one, the international. What sort of areas you guys have worked on during the net session, or the things that you guys have learned from the two matches, and the area of improvements for the final matches that we should expect?
Yeah, good afternoon, everyone. We discuss about batting 50 overs. The challenge is definitely batting on a whole. Regardless if you're batting first or batting second, just finding that way. Again, in the ODI setup, we are still a new team, a group of young guys still trying to figure out how we want to play this cricket. Obviously, we need to assess conditions much better and decide whether what shots we're gonna play on that wicket. I think we haven't gotten the answer yet, so we're looking forward to tomorrow game. Again, trying to assess as fast as possible and come up with a team plan as quick as possible how we want to go about batting on that wicket. And yes, we are playing for Pride, but as a group, we are trying to get better in this format as well. And definitely looking forward to tomorrow's game.
In terms of changes, should we expect any changes for the final match?
Um, you know, we haven't picked the team yet. The coach and I selector would sit down and we'll have a discussion. But it's the last game we're looking for a win, and obviously I believe that you know we can make some changes as well. We have guys on the bench as well, and it's just to come up with the right combination for tomorrow's game. I do believe that the guys will get opportunity as well. So it's just for them to come on take the opportunities.
All right, go well tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thank you, Brandon. Travis Seymour.
Hi, kudos, skipper. You guys have played now 3 games on Providence, one the T20 and the 2 ODIs. But what's the bowling plan? I know you spoke about getting wickets early and there's one the areas of focus. But what's the plan going into this final game, which of course we'd definitely like to win handsomely?
Yeah, the plan again, it doesn't change. I think as a bowling group, it's difficult to obviously judge them because I think if anyone 40 odd and 108 is difficult. I think the bowlers have been doing a fantastic job. The spinners have been doing well. Good occasion with in particular, he's been doing fantastic. But again, we are still in search of getting early wickets and wickets in the middle overs as well. I think going into the state game, if we can take that box, then that'll be very helpful for us going into the next series as well.
What do you expect from Providence pitch, given the couple of games you've played on so far? What might be the approach from a batting perspective?
Again, we're going to sit and chat again this evening and come up with individual plans. We had discussions yesterday, one with the coaches, and I think everyone have the individual plans. For us, it's just to bat deep as possible, try our best. Find a way to bat on that wicket. Yes, we know it's a bit of a challenge, but we as batsmen need to find a way. And not only our team, but the Bangladeshi team as well. Just keep finding a way on that wicket. Again, I said, I don't believe we have the answer at the moment, but really looking forward tomorrow to obviously performing. Everyone in the team, we are looking forward to the challenge and looking forward to perform as a group.
A question from me. Our paces have not more or less unsettled Bangladesh. Look more or less comfortable in the last 2 ODIs. What can be done to really bring some more penetrativeness to the bowling attack?
For me, just time. Just understanding the lengths we need to bowl on these wickets, just assessing really fast. I think Azari bowled really well with the new ball in the last game. And again, it's difficult defending 140, 108. I can't fault the guys for trying, giving their best effort, but it's a challenge for us. And again, it's for us to understand what's happening out there and try to assess as fast as possible, and just learn quick as possible. I think this is a learning curve for everyone, myself included, the coaches as well. It's definitely a challenge here in Providence for us, especially losing the toss as well in those 2 games. I think as a group, we didn't get the answers yet, and we're still searching for it. Looking forward to a good cricket pitch tomorrow as well. If we don't get a good pitch, then that's fine. We're still going to look to find a way and try to figure it out together.
I appreciate the answers, Skipper.
Thank you.
Jerome.
Yeah. Afternoon, Nicholas. Afternoon, everybody. My first question, the pitch, no, not the pitch, but the Caribbean in general, the last 11 ODIs, I think, 7 out of them, the team that has won the toss has gone on to win the ODI games in the Caribbean. Do you see this as a big problem that the games are coming down to the toss? Because in Guyana, what I'm seeing is that early in the morning, maybe because of the whole conditions of the weather and the rain around, it's extremely tacky in the morning. So stroke play is very difficult. But by the time it gets to the afternoon, it looks like a completely different wicket. It seems as if the ball is just coming onto the bat. You see this as a big issue, or is it that it just requires some more application from batting teams?
Junior, I feel he's a politician. But anyhow, that's a really good question because, yes, everyone has seen that in the last 11 games, the team that won the toss 7 times, won the game. And I just believe the 9:30 time is obviously challenging as well. But we know during 7 in the morning to probably 9:30, there's not much sun in the morning, especially with the covers being on the wicket. I think with that hour moisture on the wicket, especially in ODI cricket, is definitely challenging. I'm not gonna sit here and say we need to dig a little more deep. I think anyone back first is gonna be a really big challenge. And as you rightfully said, it's a complete different wicket when it's after lunch. It's tough for our batsmen as well because I know they've been working really hard at the game and they're trying their best to perform. But it's very difficult. It's very difficult to obviously survive on a wicket. But again, we're not gonna make any excuses. We obviously are professionals and we need to continue to find ways. But I think that needs to go both ways as well because we as a team want to win cricket games, and I don't think it should be affected by the toss. I think that's a bit unfair there.
Maybe I should have asked the coach because I don't want to come across as a politician. But secondly, your personal game, a lot of people around the Caribbean, I don't know if you have heard it, but one former player is questioning your mindset in terms of the application and the shot selection, especially the last game with the team 43 for 3 with the shot that you play. Are you okay at this point mentally with your game and the whole captaincy reign on you now? I know that ODI cricket is a little bit difficult for the West Indies now. It's a trying time. It's a new team. It's a brand new team. A lot of young players. But are you comfortable being the captain and with your game as a batsman?
Even before the captaincy, I was struggling in the ODI formats. I haven't been scoring runs. And yes, I have, I sit down, I reflect, obviously, I have a conversation with the coaches as well. And I question my mindset as well in terms of how I am getting out in this format. One point in time, I was doing really good in this format, and now I'm not doing so good. And yes, I did question my mindset. Playing a reverse sweep is obviously a big question mark. And, that's disappointing for myself playing that shot. But, sometimes those things happen. But when it comes to captaincy and batting, I wouldn't really question that much because I just averaged 100 in the last T20 series there. And I think I'm batting really well. But again, I think it's a good question to challenge my mindset in ODI format. And that's something I raise my hand and I acknowledge. I think I just need to continue to sit down and reflect on how I've been batting and what's my mindset in ODI cricket.
All right. Just one last one, Dario. In terms of the spinners from Bangladesh, what is the major challenge you guys have playing the spinners?
At the moment, it's definitely it's unsure. It's been unsure because sometimes I don't believe that their spinners know if the ball is going to spin or not. That's the challenge of the surface. And it's 9:30. Obviously, with the moisture, the ball is not really coming onto the bat. So I wouldn't say it's just the spinners because Shoreful got 4 wickets in the first game, and you can't really play your shots. You can't really drive the ball properly without, in the back of your mind thinking, it's going to pop, it's going to stop. You saw guys trying to go over the top and the ball is stopping and the ball is literally getting, people are getting caught at mid-wicket trying to go over the top. So I just think the difficult challenge is that the ball is stopping, and that's a difficult part for us as, batsmen here in Providence at the moment. So just for us to figure out, how we do actually go about, batting on the surface and what is actually good enough for us to try to defend. Because at the end of the day, we need to get something respectable to defend. So again, I don't want to dig too deep into it because it sounds like I'm making excuses, but we have 2 more series as well, and hopefully or whenever we do get better batting wickets, we can put up big scores as a batting unit, and these conversations can be easier for me to have. But yeah, so I don't want to dwell on it too much. Tomorrow is another day for us, and it's a really big opportunity for us to get a win first of all and just move forward as a team.
All right, go in.
Thank you.
Gavin Richards.
Good afternoon, Captain. The West Indies, we've lost 10 of our last 14 one-day internationals played this year. And we haven't beaten Bangladesh in this format since 2018. Do you think it's more of a psychological problem? Seeing that we've been doing well in Test cricket in recent times and our T20 record is not so bad. Do you think it's probably more of a psychological problem trying to adjust between the formats?
I continue to tell the team that I just believe, winning and losing is contagious. And at the moment in, the ODI format, we are losing games and we are finding ways to lose games even from good position. But I believe, just like we struggle in ODI, T20 cricket sometimes and in Test cricket sometimes, we are going through our patch now in ODI cricket. But I believe that we will get to a place where we're obviously better and we are starting to win games as well. We're obviously not the best team in the world yet, but you could see in Test cricket and T20 cricket, we are starting to move forward as a group. And I have a lot of confidence in my guys that, eventually, sooner than later, next year, we are obviously preparing for a World Cup as well. And I believe we will be ready by the World Cup next year. So there's a lot of learning taking place now. So I just, I want to continue to urge, not only my players, but the media as well, the public, just to continue to support us because it is challenging times for us as players. And we're trying our best to put smiles back on the Caribbean fans' face.
Just a quick one again, Nicholas. A word on Gudakesh Moti, Akil Hussain, even Hayden Walsh Jr. How impressed are you with, these 3 spinners? And do you see them, as being, like not world class, but, in terms of looking forward to them and their performances as their careers continue?
Yeah, definitely. We kept asking for quality spinners. I believe Akil, Moti, and Hayden, they're actually doing really good now, and that's only because of hard work. Akil just breaking into the top 10 in T20 cricket, and that's fantastic. It's nice to have a bowler in the top 10. Gudakesh Moti coming in now, and he's been really impressive. And just really looking forward to see him go from strength to strength. Hayden obviously bowling magnificent in that ODI and that T20 series. So you just want to continue to urge these guys to keep going forward. One series is fine, but we need you guys to do it for over a period of time. And just looking forward to see how these guys go. We're gonna get better surfaces, and that's when the challenge is gonna come. So I'm looking forward to see these guys bowl on flat wickets as well.
Thank you very much, Captain. Good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
We have 3 more raised hands, and I think that okay, I see a 4th one. I will cut the engagement thereafter. So we'll begin with Avinash Ramzan, and immediately after Avinash, we'll have Karen Saunders, who will be followed by Ryan. I think that's Ryan Bashu there. And then Junior Codlin will be the 4th and final set of questions. So please proceed.
Right, you hear me?
Yes.
All right, just to piggyback a bit on what Garvin said, West Indies have been gaining momentum in Test cricket, and on any given day, the T20 team can be the best in the world. However, the struggle has been in the 50-over format. You guys have not been able to bat 50 overs consistently, and there's also a high dot ball percentage. From where you sit, what would you say has caused this batting struggle? Is it a case of competence? Is it that we need to play more 50-over cricket at a domestic level? And at the domestic level, I mean at a club level in the territories.
I guess you can look at it. You can look at it like that. I just think ODI cricket is in between T20 and Test cricket. We just need to find that template how we want to go about batting 50 overs in the Caribbean. When it comes to the dot ball, if you're playing in the Caribbean and the wickets are bad, we expect guys to bat dot balls because if they don't, they're gonna get out, right? And that's on both teams. So I think we definitely need to play more 50-over cricket for sure. That's 100%, and that's both international and obviously the domestic level. So we definitely need to keep. We need more. I believe we need more 50-over cricket as well. Yeah, one tournament is not enough. 6-7 games. Yeah.
Good, thank you.
Pooran?
Hi, good afternoon. Yeah, Nicholas. My question surrounds the mindset of the whole batting lineup, the team batting as a unit. I don't know what was the mindset of the management team, or was the instruction given, to be aggressive, to be patient and bat out the 50 overs or whatever. I don't know what's the mindset of the management team when it comes to that, but I want to refer back to a batsman, let's say like Chandra Paul, who sort of built innings and sort of progress nicely right through the innings. I'm just looking for persons within the team, if we have people like that, to do that sort of thing, to help us to bat 50 overs. And I just want to know, what is the mindset of the management team when it comes to somebody like Casey Carty? We saw what he did in the under-19 World Cup, and saw what he did in the 2 matches that he played the other day in the Netherlands. Why is he not playing, knowing that we had two batting meltdown, and his skill set to be able to bat long in 50 overs cricket?
Yeah, obviously Casey's still proven himself as well. It's difficult to drop someone after one game. I don't believe in that. And from a team perspective, it sends a wrong message. When you play team sport, you'll understand that. But Casey is he's developing, and he's developing really nicely. And yes, he was impressive in the 2 games he played. But obviously, we don't want to rush anything. It's not like Providence was the easiest wicket to bat. So everything happens for a reason. You don't want Casey just go in the first game, then he failed the first and second game, and then there's question, why you're playing Casey and why you're not playing this guy. But his time will definitely come, and he's doing a lot of good things. He's obviously working really hard, and he's waiting for his opportunity. So whenever he do get his opportunity, I believe that he'll take it, and he'll continue to do good things for himself and for the team. When it comes to that person who bats deep, we have Shea. Shea is going to be one of our best ODI batsmen. The stats speaks for itself. And, he has been doing it over the last 5-6 years now for us. And, we don't really appreciate him as much as we should, but he has been doing a really fantastic job for us. And, we keep bringing up other examples, but we have him in our team, and we are happy that he contributes the way he has been. It's just that, again, as I said, the Caribbean isn't the easiest place to bat at 9:30 in the morning. But again, no excuses. We're going to find a way. And we'll find a way for sure, man. Hopefully it's sooner than later.
Thank you, sir.
Junior Codlin to finish off today's engagement.
Captain, good afternoon. How frustrated are you? Because it's not only in Guyana we're seeing 30 wickets in the morning. Previously, you all were here in Jamaica, in Barbados last year, and now in Guyana. Don't you have conversation with the groundsmen to tell them that we're the home team and we need bouncy wicket, because it's very unacceptable for we to expect the West Indies team to perform on a Bangladeshi wicket.
I agree with you, Junior. I think you're trying to get me in trouble, eh? But I agree with you 100%, Junior. Look, you're a journalist and you're seeing it as well. I can't tell the groundsmen how to do their job, in all honesty. It's been a year now, and the same thing has been happening over and over. So, look, my hands are tied. Whatever I say, we get criticized anyhow. But it's out there for everyone to see. It's on television as well, so they need to remember that. But again, look, what could we do? We could just smile. That the only frustrating part for me is that I have guys that want to make runs, they want to score, they want to do good. And it's only frustrating because we feel like the toss plays a big part, and that's a frustrating part. We want to win. We want to win the games. We don't have a problem if the game is starting at 1:30 or 2:30, whatever the case is. We don't. We definitely do. We may not even have a problem if we're playing at 9:30 if we're winning the toss and bowling first as well. But it's a bit unfair, and the frustrating part is that we as a team want to win. And whenever we do lose tosses and we do bats on that 9:30 wicket, and it's challenging for us, it's frustrating for us in the dressing room to keep coming up with different plans now. And then the media is going to criticize us now for not batting properly. But what else can we do? In all honesty, it's there on TV. Everyone can see the commentators. They keep stressing it. Even Tam and Iqbal stressing it on the conference. But it's out there to see. We played Australia last in Barbados as well, and we saw Aki literally hold 10 overs with 24 wickets. These kind of things. Jamaica, Ireland won the toss 3 times and put us a batting first, and we struggled there as well. We came here, the same thing again. But I remember when we played in Antigua last in the Sri Lanka series, we literally scored a lot of runs. We had batsmen scoring centuries upon centuries, and we won that series 3-0. And that's what I want, the people of the Caribbean to see. Yes, we are performing badly at the moment, but in saying that, we are not bad players. We are performing in T20 cricket as well. For the last 14 games, we performed 10 or 11 times, wonderful with the bat. So it's not like, it's not only our batsmen. And again, we're not making excuses, like honestly speaking, we are not. But we just want to continue to find ways.
And the last question, Captain. In 2020, we saw that you signed up for the BPL, the Big Bash League, but you took time out to play a few first-class games in New Zealand. How far are you from representing the West Indies in Test cricket?
I think that's a good question to ask. There's one Haynes and first one. No, I really don't know. In all honesty, I don't think in December we have any. I think December we have a break, but I don't think we have any cricket in December as well. So I really don't know. In terms of me, I'm just here. I'm here for now. I'm obviously representing West Indies. I'm playing cricket for West Indies. So I'm here for now. Whenever that question is asked, and I guess those are the right guys to ask that question. Yeah, I don't have the answer for you at the moment.
Thank you, Captain.
No problem.
All right, thanks, Junior, and thanks to all the other journalists that took time out to ask questions today. And on behalf of the media and public, I want to say thanks, Skipper, for taking time out of your schedule to be here with us today as well. And we look forward to hosting you guys again soon. Looking forward to the India series after tomorrow's third and final ODI against Bangladesh in the CG Insurance series. And as usual, I will send out the content resources from this meeting immediately after.
For more updates, subscribe to our YouTube channel and click on the bell icon. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Don't forget to like, comment and share. Visit TSports.com.